this one is going to be a thing. Can you even handle this right now? Oh, I should. I should go back and I'll get it from the video, turn it loud, and make it into a recorded ringtone. Every time I get a text, you ain't gonna kill me, Sheriff. Prepare your anus. Ugh, Jellicoe.
My daughter was kidnapped by a vampire. Please, help us. I have $500,000 for you now, and I will pay you another $2 million when you bring my daughter home safely.
It may be too late.
If she has already been taken by the vampire, and if she should ever be killed, let it be without suffering.
What is her name?
Charlotte. She is my most precious daughter. Now, hurry. My son has also hired other hunters.
You know, I remember watching Vampire Hunter D when I was young and really liked it. And I watched it, like, I don't know, like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, something like that. And I was like, it did not hold up at all. It's just, it's so out there. Like, I get there was, like, that time when, like, that kind of dark, broody Castlevania stuff was top tier shit. But it's cringy now. It's alright. It's no Ghost in the Shell or Akira, that's for damn sure. Or Princess Mononoke. But it's worth a watch. It has some interesting concepts. I'm like 98% sure Blade and then all the like gothic like Van Helsing and all those movies would have never been made without Vampire Hunter D. All I remember is that this game is apparently like absolute dog shit. Yeah, I mean, ideally they're all pretty much the same concept. It's just Vampire Hunter D is old as fuck. Is this literally going to be like a retelling of Vampire Hunter D? Also, then I'm guessing I'm thinking of the other one, because I believe there was a Vampire Hunter D game on PS2 that one of the Vampire Hunter D games was absolute dog shit. Like, just fucking terrible. I could deal with a Parasite Eve-like game. Although, really, Vampire Hunter D would be better off as, like, a Devil May Cry ripoff. I'd also like to actually be able to play games for half an hour before they get boring or there's something fundamentally wrong with them. Interesting. I mean, Devil May Cry would totally make sense for it, because I mean the anime is basically like a Devil May Cry anime with different characters and some weird zany shit going on in the background. Although Devil May Cry is over, because Devil May Cry 3 was the last good one made. Devil May Cry 4 was the biggest piece of shit ever made. Yeah. That's surprising. Especially Van Helsing, because they're awful Game Boy Advance game, and they're awful movie.
12,090 AD. 10,000 years have passed since the final war brought the history of the human race to its end. The vampires have reigned over the world since that time. But now, they are dying as a species. This is their final hour. The humans are regaining their power after many long, dark years. But some vampires remain in the remote region and continue their horrific attacks against humans. Such action has prompted the proliferation of bounty hunters to destroy them. Among these hunters, the Dunpeals, half vampire and half human, are considered the finest. In time, people began to talk about a young hunter of remarkable beauty and skills.
Yeah, they probably just tried to do a direct port and didn't optimize it for PS2. But if you didn't optimize the cell processor, games ran like shit. Don't get me wrong, the cell processor was good. It's just most people didn't want to go through the pain in the ass of coding for it because it was a super huge pain in the ass. Vampire the Hunter D did have some good-ass music, though. So I imagine this game will probably have some good-ass music.
They must have gone in here. So, there's Meyer Link and the Marcus brothers who are after him. All the pieces are in place.
So it seems.
Chythe, the legendary castle. I thought it had already fallen to ruin. I wonder what brought Meyer Link here.
Okay, really wonky tank controls. Wow, these tank controls are like heavy on the tank. So he has like a, just so everybody knows, he has like a talking hand, which makes masturbation difficult. And it kind of does like the Moroku from Inuyasha thing. Sucks stuff into it. But, I mean, there are some games that are optimized for PS2 that are absolutely spectacular for the time. Like Manhunt, the lighting, shading, filters are really impressive.
D. This castle has an evil air. I've never felt anything like it before.
No, pick up. No. Dude, the tank controls in this are, like, you have to be right on there. Oh, yeah. Well, even games, again, going back to Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper, those games were really heavily optimized. And you could really see. Yeah. Well, even like Digital Devil Saga, the Shin Megami games, like those are really well done and have a ton of content and just excellently optimized. Come on. I got the spooky spider key. Boobs.
This must be a portrait of Carmilla, the mistress who resided in this castle.
Carmilla?
People used to call her the Bloody Countess. Her extreme ferocity incurred the wrath of the Vampire King, and he destroyed her himself. I guess we should be thankful to the king. She could have been an unbeatable enemy.
Don't worry, it gets worse. But, I mean, even other games, like Final Fantasy IX, is a good example of games that are strangely well optimized. Or not, I mean, Final Fantasy X, not 9. Yeah, Silent Hill. People always, I don't know why, but there's like a disease where people will play the shitty Silent Hill 2 that came out for Xbox, and they'll be like, oh, this is the better version. No, it's not. It looks ugly. Like, the static effect doesn't work properly. Like, the cutscenes are weirdly janky. Like, Silent Hill 2 was good on PlayStation 2. And they added, like, what, like one extra character or something, or one extra ending? I probably should have checked all these doors. I probably have to go in the Carmilla door. I want to at least see some combat. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Silent Hill: The Room. That game is fucking gorgeous. But yeah, there's all sorts of issues on the Xbox with it. And Silent Hill 3, the darkness that flickers on Xbox.
Ah, yummy. Feed me more.
But even though everybody hated it, Final Fantasy X2 was gorgeous and played super smoothly. How do I attack? How do I attack? There we go. Ow, dick. And now I'm already almost dead because I didn't know how to unsheath my sword. Thanks for the tutorial game.
You must be Meyer Link. I'm here to save the girl you kidnapped.
So, Charlotte's father hired a hunter. I dislike senseless killing. If you leave now, I'll spare you.
Am I just thinking of the room?
You don't scare me, Mirelink. This will be easier if you just tell me where you're hiding her.
You should have listened to my advice. Very well. I will shred you to pieces.
It's quiet now.
Okay,
Should
yeah.
we go inside?
So I was thinking of the flickering in Silent Hill 4 of the room. Too many Silent Hills. Well, no, actually, no, not too many Silent Hills. That's a lie. What's with these games and goofy buttons? Like, circle is interact.
Who disturbs me?
I'm here for the young woman.
I see. You are also a hunter. I will deal with you as I please.
Kinky.
You must be a Dun Peel. Why do you hunt us for the humans? We share the same blood. I see you're here for the money. Shame on you. Die, traitor.
Well, I'm dead. Good fight. Could you lock onto him? That'd be great. Wow. This is the jank. This combat is so janky. Good game. GG. This was some quality shit. That is like no lock on, super slow combat. That was a thing. That was certainly a thing. That was not very fun. There's like no tutorial, nothing. It's just like, what the fuck was that? And it's not even that it was antiquated or anything was like particularly wrong. It just had that like terrible early 3D combat. Like just dreadful. So yeah, let's get one more down. And hopefully it's something good. So let's see here what we got on 801.